Hello there.
The Sopranos has been non-stop fire, ladies and gentlemen, and this is one of the few shows that I've reacted to on the channel. Actually, nearly every show I've done on the channel that I get into a lot, I record in advance and I start pumping out the reactions, sometimes doing 2 uploads a day, and it can get pretty hectic, and a lot of you guys tend to love that because you guys say, oh, usually reactors upload like 1 episode a week or 1 episode every 2 weeks with the show they're watching, and it takes forever to finish a show. However, I'm different, ladies and gentlemen. When I get hooked on a show, we start getting potential daily uploads with these shows, okay? The time I get to record, I record in bulk, and then, yeah, I start pumping them out. That's why today, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here for Sydney, Australia, shittiest shot, baby, and we are up to episode 10 already of season 1 of The Sopranos, titled A Hit Is a Hit. I just uploaded episode 6 today, so if you're wondering how I am in terms of like uploading and recording, I uploaded episode 6 today, and 7, 8, 9 are already uploaded. Not ready to go in terms of like the thumbnails, but they're uploaded on the channel, and I just need to do all the details to them. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving the show, and that's a testament to my upload rate and I guess recording rate with it. But yeah, last episode was actually pretty pretty traumatizing episode in terms of like what the thematic elements are dealt with, and obviously exploring, you know, the anti-hero. I don't know if it's like an anti-hero side of Tony right there, you know, for him, we saw twice in that episode him holding back from hurting individuals, and he said at the end, I didn't hurt anybody. And I'm not sure if Meadows' reaction on top of the stairs was sort of an indication of like, oh, maybe my dad's not a monster, or maybe it was an indication saying that my dad has hurt people in the past, and it's like, oh shit, maybe my dad has done you know, some terrible things to other individuals, and this is like a one-time thing where he didn't and he held back. So yeah, I'm loving the show at the moment, and I hope you guys are loving the reactions. Let's get into the reaction. I'm talking too much. Let's go.
This is all a message to your friends. Stay away from Port Newark. Don't even drive out to Jersey, not even on Sundays. They've been told twice. Now I'll tell them.
A hit is a hit.
Here. Holy shit. Bingo! We can't fit all this shit in a carton.
Fucking crackheads and their small bills.
Now, this is just a little token of my appreciation for recommending Dr. Melfi. She's a good shrink. Now, I'm not always a model patient.
But you didn't have to. These are Monte Cristos.
Yeah.
These are Cuban.
Yeah, they're the best, right?
They're illegal, aren't they?
They're cigars.
Oh, that dreamy tone.
You're a good neighbor, Bruce.
You look, I'm a doctor. I make referrals all the time, Tony. You don't have to give me...
No biggie.
I bet these motherfuckers were hard to come by, huh?
Yeah, they fell off a truck.
Probably hustled him from the back of the truck, to be fair.
Hello.
It's done, and it's the biggest fucking refrigerator you've ever seen.
What about the other thing?
Juan Valdez has been separated from his donkey.
Go.
Fresh champagne, gentlemen.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, I love a mixed salad.
I can stare at
Mixed salad.
A score like this happens once in a lifetime. Gotta make this work for us, out in the open, legit. But a nice IPO, keep it spinning, live off the juice.
IP who?
Tony!
Yeah. IPO, initial public offering, stock. We gotta find some insider market trade shit.
Where's my baby? Where's my baby?
Holly, baby, get that big dick in the jacuzzi now.
Oh, poor Lee.
Taking off. Huh?
But this be the end of Rico.
Maybe. Just maybe. Have fun.
Hello, bro.
Yeah, say hello to your girl for me.
Thank you.
Let's just say after how many years with Tony Soprano's crew, some shit has finally worked out. Just when I was starting to wonder if, you know. Hey, whose fucking welfare check you gotta cash to get a burger around here?
Wouldn't it be cool to own a restaurant like the Circus?
Not on with the careers.
The black guy over there, he look familiar?
You have my money.
Why don't you just forget about working and be with me?
Oh, yeah. And be one of those wives like Carmela Soprano.
Soprano.
Breastfeed a bunch of rugrats and then spend the rest of your life at the gym, just you and your stretch marks.
About time.
Okay, I can see where this is going.
old man make bold statements.
Why they send you over? I'm looking for a burger, not converted rice.
Oh, Maron.
Looks embarrassed.
Mona, give me a couple of burger baskets.
He's only bold because he's semi-hooked up with the Tony Soprano crew.
Semi-hooked up.
Yeah?
My name is Orange J. Down with Massive Genius.
That's who it was. The gangster rapper. I told you to shut up.
We're having a party at G's crib, Inglewood Cliffs. You interested?
Long
And I
Beach,
get served
Inglewood.
with black eyed peas tomorrow. Yo, I know what time it is.
Master's heard of the fucking crew you with. There's business to be done.
Interesting. At least he probably sees himself as the somebody there that they approached him. Yeah, see, it's... Oh, this is a mad ass party. Christopher out here completing side quests. Yo, I don't know if I've done this yet, but Adriana, smash or pass. I don't know if I've done it already. I think I said smash, like without a doubt. But like, what do we say? Adriana, smash or pass? We're doing this for like every girl in The Sopranos.
That's bigger than Stevens.
It's Italian contractors, obviously.
Kristen, look at all these gold records.
That's platinum, isn't it?
Whoa. What do we have here?
You like that shit? Christmas present to myself.
Man, got the chrome guns.
I do so love a good firearm in my hand. You people are all right. Godfather, I've seen that movie 200 times.
This guy knows the ins and outs.
Godfather 2 was definitely the shit. The third one, a lot of people didn't like it, but I think it was just misunderstood. Mr. Herman Rabkin.
Hesh.
I don't know him personally, but I know his history. In the late 50s and 60s, he owned F Note Records.
I don't know what it was fucking called, but yeah, Hesh was in the music business.
Oh yeah, him and Tony discussed that a couple episodes ago.
Distant but deceased quasi-cousin on my mother's side, Little Jimmy Willis, 50s legend. 2 seminal hit records was his legacy. Drug tragedy. Such a fool.
Oh, I love that. They play all the time on Altis radio.
Oh, this radio.
He's just another in a long line of white motherfuckers stealing royalties from the black men that made them the money in the first place. Jimmy's mother, out in San Bernardino, who I'm content to call my aunt, is owed that money.
Hesh is the world's sweetest guy. But I've heard his opinions on giving back pieces of Israel. I can only imagine what he's gonna say about this shit.
Feel free to enjoy the food and any other enjoyments.
Yo, I need to find myself a
guy's a
chick with a
gangster.
Boston accent
I'm a
or a
gangster.
New Jersey accent, man.
I'm an OG original gangster.
That's a mad accent. I'm not gonna lie. When done right.
He's got the fly, Hampton's house.
You
Alec
give
Baldwin
love
comes over.
a
Whitney
bad
Houston.
name.
What do I got? I sit
Bam,
in a fucking pork store, for Christ's sake.
Yo, the copyright claims on these videos go ham, especially with the audio. It's only the audio usually most of the time, touch wood. That's why sometimes if you hear like the audio a little bit muffled or muted or completely cut out, it's because there's always music in the background that YouTube picks up. It's the music that picks up, not the show's audio. It's the music the show plays. But
movies,
Bon
they
Jovi
got
can't go
the-
wrong. I'm enjoying it.
And they're on TV.
They don't take no shit.
Junior with his moldy old sweaters, and he's a fucking boss.
You were just feeling so good about yourself.
Our thing once
Adriana,
ruled the music
damn,
business.
man!
Did you know that?
No.
We bankrolled acts, blacks, everybody. Paid the DJs or busted heads to get them played on the air. Fucking drum machine, some ignorant poetry, and any fucking 4th grade dropout did soon as chairman of the board.
Talk about paisan pride. Go Joey.
You give love. Hey yo, having sex to that song, that's fire, I'm not gonna lie. And Andrea dressed in the black and gold, damn man. Okay, a little bit of a different vibe from last episode so far. Come on, I'm enjoying it. The energy's real, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're home.
Hey,
The show's so good, man. I love it.
Do you remember her from the fundraiser?
With the mayonnaises from up the street?
Yeah, they invite us to a barbecue over at their house. All right. Didn't think so.
Well, you still with the brochures?
You believe how much it costs for a college education for 4 years?
We got enough.
I got it covered.
Enough, but how much is enough? I mean, God forbid, what if something should happen?
You dig out my blue suit, you call up old man Coletti, you tell him not to put too much makeup on my face.
What is with the luck? Did you just make a score?
No. I wish.
You know, Tony, it's a multiple choice thing with you. So I can't tell if you're old-fashioned, you're paranoid, or just a fucking asshole.
Maybe a bit of both. Maybe all of the above.
So what do I
Multiple
tell
choice,
Wagner
all of
about
the
this
above.
barbecue?
You want to go? Sure. You know, even Cusimano asked me to play a little golf with him in his club.
Remember Richie Santini?
Yeah, you used to fuck him.
That really sums it up. I knew him since we were 3. He lived next door. Yeah,
Richie
we
Santini.
had our little phase.
More about him.
You've heard his band. And working here, I have met people, important people, learned people's skills, how to deal with big egos, solve problems.
Hey, big up Adriana, trying to make a name for herself.
Kinds of music. Maybe Alec Baldwin would come to our house.
Yo, the copyright this episode gonna be mad.
Let's set you up.
What?
I got money. You're right. With how much you listen to the radio, you'd be good.
I love how they're both using the sort of score this episode, or obviously resulting from the hit, to sort of make some sort of legitimate income, or to make some sort of legal income here. Here with Adriana, I'm rooting for Adriana, even though Christopher has done terrible. Like, it's just the way that the show. I feel like this is gonna be like a Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad situation where the characters are written in such complex ways. You can't help but root for them, even though they do like sort of terrible things. Because they're so likable at points. I feel like you're gonna really invest in them in those likable moments. But when they do the terrible things, you're gonna call them out. But then again, the show will do like another 180 and be like, oh, they're so likable. It's really gonna, I feel like, get the viewer, me, myself, and I guess people who watched it for the first time react in different ways, and obviously take a liking to certain characters. I sort of like Christopher and Adriana, and I like their dreams to make it in the industry, because I guess I have those similar sort of goals as well, to make it in the industry. And Christopher, obviously, with his script writing last episode, I tend to root for that, even though he's killed individuals in this show so far, and obviously harmed the store worker as well at the bakery store. Like, he does terrible things. But at the same time, you have Tony as well this episode, who's even trying to make sort of like some legal income by investing his money in the stock market. So trying to turn it over in like sort of like a legitimate way, similar to how, Saul takes Walt's money, and you see the influence in that, and trying to invest it in sort of like go-karting or like a nail salon and things like that. Trying to turn the money that you earn illegally into a legitimate sort of like, so trying to turn it over in like sort of like a legal way. Especially with the cops on them at the moment.
But I get to pick what you wear. Dress you up. I like that.
Big up Adriana, man. Oh, that's the same car from the beginning of the episode. Yep, outside the store in New York? Times Square?
This place has the flavor.
That gelding. Name is Sydney.
Big up
I
Sydney.
never wrote a song about him.
I like that also where, interacting with other sort of like crime games, or crime gangs, or like other individuals here. We're seeing other interactions with Tony and other crews here, besides Uncle Junior.
Partners on all his hits. Did you write the music and him the lyrics, or was it the other way around?
We had our own process. Music business back then, we were breaking all the rules. Making them, breaking them as we went along.
You mean raping and pillaging?
Things haven't changed much, huh? Were we hard-nosed? Yeah. But we gave a lot of kids their start. A lot of Negro youth. Took them out of the ghetto. Kids with talent, put them on the stage.
Herman, ordinarily, I'd be more than happy to stroll down memory lane with you. But it's reparations that I seek.
Why don't we call this what it is? A shakedown.
Your own father was a silent partner in F-No Records. made sure that the records got airplay. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that money bought my house down to Jersey Shore. What do you want to do here, Hesh? I'm guided by you.
He's got to do the right thing, that's what.
Oh!
Boy,
the way
he
I
got
like it.
Christopher.
Let's get some cold fucking fizzy water on your head.
Trying to shake
you,
this
Jack.
deal down here.
Let's get right to the point, huh? What's in this for you?
If you read Chuck D's book, you know that he advises that reparations be made by the Jewish studio moguls in Hollywood on account of the way black folks have been portrayed in film. Now, it's only germane to this argument in as much as I feel that the grievances in the music business are far worse.
You're talking to the wrong white man, my friend. My people were the white man's nigger when yours was still painting their faces and chasing zebras. As far as Louis B. Mayer is concerned, what are you, fucking nuts?
My lawyers have done a little research. I think that the final figure is somewhere around $400,000.
This guy who plays, is it MacD, I think, or whatever his name is? I recognize him. I think he's a great actor. I've seen him in a lot of things, but I can't call his name at the moment. But again, this episode plays upon what I've seen before in the show as well, about like sort of the Italian mob and mafia and what they think of themselves and the ego they have of themselves as well. And obviously the theme of, in my opinion, race has been explored this episode. But it also is an indication as how the mafia treats outsiders or other individuals, or how they view other members of society as well.
Now, a cashier's check made to a Mrs. Idella Willis will set the record straight.
Or what?
What was it that she called him? Oh, yeah. That nice man, I think she said.
Thank you. So, how's your neighbor? The one with no neck?
The Sopranos? Well, there's a new car in the driveway every other week, but besides that...
And new furniture.
Gift of some excellent Cuban cigars.
And you accepted them.
See, eroding the neighborhood values.
He was thanking me for referring him to a physician, which he's very happy with.
Really?
This is a dinner of all the doctors here.
What's that do to property values? Having a gangster living next door.
Are you kidding? Save us blocking the neighbor. And being a gangster, what does it mean anyway?
No one's gonna touch him.
Some of the shit I see in the boardroom, I don't know if I'd make a distinction.
It's fucking whacking somebody.
Listen to you.
What?
Whacking. He hangs around with Tony Soprano for 15 minutes, and it's fucking this and fucking that.
He a gangster now, the neighbor. The neighbor's protected.
Oh, but that bar with the Goomba Murano glass?
Look at these pretentious
I like
people.
Murano glass.
Rich ass. No, I'm joking. It's interesting, the portrayal of different individuals here. I like, oh.
What do you say? After dinner?
Who's worse than each other? Who's worse than oh.
Now they're called visiting day.
Hey, he can make some money off white boy music. There's an audience for it. There's an audience for every genre of music. Massive genius, MG.
That's Richie.
Without the right help from you, visiting day could end up in a miscellaneous V section.
They could end up as Green Day. Yo, there's an audience for that title, especially in the early 2000s, fam. Come on, have you seen the ending of Spider-Man 1 with the I Need a Hero? Come on.
That scene where Pesci sticks the guy's head in a vice and then he fucking pops his eye out.
Is that Goodfellas?
I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah. I need to rewatch Goodfellas again.
Okay. Excuse me. It's this way, right?
Yes,
Thank you.
Oh, she next door, Dr. Melfi.
I don't know.
What?
Is there no glass on that?
Guy's 30, still lives with his parents.
It's because of the accident. Richie had third-degree burns from trying to grill that trap with a
On that
downed
window?
power line. At the same time, being electrocuted turned his life around. I'm really fucking doing it. And it's all thanks to you. make a demo CD like Massive advised, and then, yeah!
My wife thinks I need to meet new people.
So?
Come on, you're Italian, you understand. Guys like me were brought up to think the Mexican are fucking bores. The truth is, the average white man is no more boring than the millionth conversation over who should have won, Marciano or Elie.
So am I to understand that you don't consider yourself white?
I don't mean white like Caucasian. I mean a white man, like our friend Cusimano. Now, he's Italian, but he's American. My old man was called the Wonder Bread Wop. You know, he eats his Sunday gravy out of a jar.
You seem to want to branch out. What's stopping you?
The guys, you know, what they think if I started hanging out with the American.
Why does Dr. Melfi's clothing get increasingly more professional each? I don't know what. I feel like this is her best outfit yet. Got a nice beige right there, full professional attire. Like just...
I was in your neighborhood last night at the Cusimanos.
Oh yeah?
Dinner party.
Is that the one he was invited to that didn't go?
Should've stopped by. Live right next door.
Well, that was the barbecue.
You didn't hear any strange noises last night in your neighborhood?
Noises?
Like someone screaming in pain?
No.
Probably a television set.
You saw my house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, alright.
Oh, this looks good.
Ah, this is the barbecue. Okay, my bad.
Hey, Jack, you're a stockbroker, right?
Here we go.
Any changes in the market coming?
It's always fucking changing, Tony. That's what keeps us coming back. Oh, by the way, Rand, you hear from Ross on Dexplex? Not yet, but the buyout is definitely going down. Well, just give me a
Insider
little
trading, come
warning.
on.
I need to call the islands.
Dexplex?
Oh, it's a little company that's going public, maybe.
Hey, come on, will you? Sun is shining, it's a beautiful day. Let's not talk business for once, huh?
I think Tony wants to talk business.
Barb, our stock guru. She thinks American Biotics may be a good investment.
Here we
It's
go.
supposed to be close to a side effect-free anti-impotence drug.
You guys play the stock market?
Oh, we don't just play.
White people, man. I'm joking. look at their ego. Like, they're so cocky, man. Like, that was cocky, the win. Damn, Hesh made a killing.
Dude, I don't do drugs anymore, okay?
Well, hats off.
Big
But
up
for all the
Richie.
dynamic excitement in these songs, maybe we should get another down power line in here, let you suck on.
Christopher! Look, what you just heard was our balls out most introspective song. It's not supposed to rock.
Yeah, it'll probably be our first single.
No, dude, second. Sharon's chair will be the one that busts out.
I like Melt.
Come on, go shoot the crank.
Come on,
Let's
we need
wrap
some
this up,
synergy in
all
here.
right?
We need some morale. We need some chemistry.
You heard me. Spike up.
No fucking way.
Christopher, I am producing these sessions.
Go take the fucking drugs. I'm not fucking around anymore.
Look, the problem, Christopher, is that the bass and the drum tracks were mic'd wrong from the fucking beginning.
Whoa, hey, king of rock. You're out of your depth.
Look, let me tell you something, dude. Thank you, but I've recorded in Denmark.
Okay. You wanna know what the problem is?
Everyone has massive egos this
Where
episode.
are the fucking choruses? All your songs, you got no choruses. Your choruses are basically just another verse. I mean, what happened to She Loves You, huh?
You're going to AA, you fucking jerk off.
Get back to work.
Christopher.
Ooh, okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Come on.
Ooh,
Come on.
Big man,
Yeah.
huh?
That's some WWE type shit there.
Fuck. You all right?
What? What? Get back in the booth.
This guy's temper, man. Like,
So we take it from the top. We'll use a ukulele.
you can go from like extremely likable to like dislike,
American
like
Biotics.
complete hate him and like.
Yeah, can you place the order today? Okay, great. Yeah, I'll have the money to you by tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Insider trading. We need to get the Wolf of Wall Street on the other line here.
Meadow, what are you
No,
spying on
actually,
people
he
now?
made money
You
off
live
people's
here.
losses. So like,
What, are you playing Wall Street now?
yo, Meadow had
You
a.
better save
How
this
many?
thing.
How long has it been in between
You're
episodes? Did she get it?
What do you know about the stock market?
I keep my ears open. CNBC is a very interesting channel.
Did it take like a mid-season break? She's looking a bit older.
Listen, your father, God bless him, he does very well. But who knows, you know? What if something unforeseen should happen? Like, what if he gets hit by a truck? I mean, then what?
That's the
I got
entire
kids to
stock
think
market
about.
too. What if
I don't
something
know,
unforeseen
Mom.
happens?
Well, when you get married, you will know. A woman's got to keep her sense of individuality. This here is a life lesson. Okay. Let's go to Georgette Klinger's. Massage, facial, jour de beauté. On me.
Sure.
Hey, that's not like the first episode where she couldn't get her to hang out anymore.
Whoa! Whoa!
It's a lily.
Now that's a shot.
Ball runs like a frightened fawn.
Golf, rich people sport. This is where they discuss the stock market and everything. All the
I
business
gotta
deals
tell you,
happen
this
here.
is a nice place. So you guys watch A&E.
Tony, let me ask you a question. And now, if I'm stepping on toes, tell me. How real was The Godfather?
That's what they discussed over dinner.
in your
The
opinion.
gangster.
What do you mean real?
Authentic or not?
I don't know. How would I know? It's the 50s, right?
No, it wasn't. It was 1972.
Now what he means is the story took place in the 50s.
I want to know if you really had to cut your finger and take an oath.
You can tell his neighbor's like, yo, what are they asking here?
Like good luck on Times Square on this golf course today, isn't it?
A little too inquisitive here.
Manhattan's gotten worse since Don't Block the Box.
You got a lot of friends in New York, Tony?
Yeah.
You ever go down to Little Italy?
You know San Gennaro, the feast with the kids.
Tell the truth. What's the first thing you think of when you hear Mulberry Street?
Umberto's.
Hey, all right. Hey, did you ever see that picture of Galante dead with a cigar hanging out of his mouth?
No.
It's a fucking beautiful hit, huh?
Did it
Sorry, Tony. You probably knew the guy, huh?
How fucking old you think I am?
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but I gotta know. Did you ever meet John Gotti?
The stereo.
Yeah. I knew
These
John.
guys are not afraid to ask these questions.
What was he really like?
Now, I don't know if Tony's really... I don't think he really knows John Gotti here, but I think he's clocked on to what they're asking. And they're trying to suss out if he's really, you know, part of the mob, part of the mafia. Is he a real gangster? And I think right here, if he plays his cards right, he can possibly get in with them in terms of like getting that information in the stock market and sort of inflicting that fear into them. Like, oh, crap. We're in league with a gangster here. We're in league with someone from the mafia. We cannot speak out of line anymore. Because at the moment, I feel like they're playing around, asking questions, trying to suss him out. But Tony can really play an ace here and really flip the whole situation around and instill fear into these guys. Because at the moment, they're just going about asking these questions, playing around. And I feel like, yeah, Tony feels like he's being toyed with here.
That when the company folded and they were auctioning off the last bungalow bar truck, one with the peaked roofs. You're right, Coos.
Coos.
Well, they were auctioning off the last bungalow bar truck, and I wanted it as a souvenir. Gotti outbid me. Gave me a ride home. You know, he rang that bell the whole way home.
Just to rub it in.
Oh, they're waving at us.
Absolutely love that scene right there. I feel like in a way Tony felt like, or he got onto that he was being toyed with and being played around with, and I loved Kuz's reaction right there. Or his neighbor, is it Kuz? Or he's calling him Kuz the whole episode. I loved his reaction right there because he saw, you saw how worried he was, and he saw that, because he's aware of sort of like Tony's reputation, he's been his neighbor, and he knows that those individuals or his friends were sort of like pestering him with questions. And that, in a way, Tony's response was a way of like, don't ask me stupid questions like that anymore. And I think he was aware. You saw how worried he was when he was sitting on the bench and then he stood up. I felt like things could take a turn for the worse. Like that's what he thought, because Tony could snap any moment. And yeah, maybe it's a way as well of Tony of like possibly instilling fear into him just to get on their side and maybe want to be close with him just to be sort of like protected maybe and get that inside info from the stock market. But it looks like maybe Carmela did her own work as well with the stock market and, you know, the wives mouthing off about what they're going to invest in and things like that. They could be maybe throwing her off potentially and playing with her. But yeah, I love the construction of that scene right there. That's cringe. That's cringe.
Meow. Oh, I love this part.
That's something TikTok would eat up.
Yeah, this is good.
Look at the way he's looking at Adriana. This is cap. He's capping. It ain't that good. I think he's admiring. Yeah, he's admiring Adriana. Yeah, look at the way Christopher's looking at it.
Listen to that shit.
Yeah, Christopher knows. Christopher knows. Hesh is like, what the fuck is this shit? He's like, end the song. The best part of the song is when it ended.
So?
Well, I think it's not good.
A hit is a hit.
Want to be a little more specific?
There's good and there's not good. This is not good.
This is not good.
It's not your era. No offense. But...
Music is music. Talent is talent. I don't care who you are. And I've seen them all. I saw heavy metal invented by Hendrix at the Cafe Wa. Kid just came out of the army. I said to him, kid, I don't know what you call it. Talent, charisma, magic, but you got it.
Yeah, if you have it, you have it.
You're just pissed that I went against you at the sit down.
Come on, get the fuck out of here and stop wasting my time.
This Vito is a great fucking guitar player, Hesh.
Fine, great. He's a great guitar player. However, there's one constant in the music business. A hit is a hit. And this, my friend, is not a hit.
Why?
Christ, for reasons we couldn't comprehend or codify. You pathetic schlepper.
Fucking Massive is a genius, so what the fuck was he talking about?
Remember when I was a kid, there was this guy in my neighborhood.
I love that scene, right? It seems like Christopher, he's a really stubborn individual. Like, he hates being told no, it seems like. Not even just being told no, but he doesn't like when things obviously don't go his way. In terms of, like, if someone else gives an outside opinion that's not in line with what he thinks, he tends to snap. Like right there with Hesh. I love how Hesh stood his ground and was, as an experienced veteran in the music industry, was being completely honest with him, and someone who probably knows the ins and outs on a day-to-day basis. No offense, more than Adriana. Obviously, she has a dream to chase it, but she'd probably benefit from learning off someone like Hesh, Adriana, for example. But yeah, as someone who's probably worked with the ins and outs of the music industry, he's giving his honest opinion, and obviously Christopher hates that, but Hesh gave him a harsh reality right then. I like it.
I used to call him Jimmy Smash. Now, he wasn't retarded, but we thought he was because he had one of these, whatchamacallits. Hey, Jimmy, how the fuck are you?
No, I'm sorry.
Left palate.
Yeah.
Notice how
we was
Melfi
kids,
responded in such a
right?
serious
So,
tone right there.
You know, what the hell do we know? Every time he opened his mouth, we'd piss ourselves laughing. But Jimmy didn't mind because he got to hang out with us, you know, popular crew. Although we only called him when we were bored. Called him and say, hey, Jimmy, sing Mac the Knife. And because he wanted to hang out with us, he'd belt it right out. Yeah, 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 man. We fucking roll on the floor laughing. It wasn't until years later that I found out that the poor prick was going home every night and crying himself to sleep. Now, when I found out, you know, I felt bad.
I felt bad.
But I never really understood what he felt.
Up until now?
To be used, you know, for
at the
somebody
golf
else's
course?
amusement, like a fucking dancing bear. Till I played golf with those
Yeah,
guys.
there we go, yeah. He clocked on to what they were doing.
Oh, you thought Cusimano was your friend.
You live, you learn.
Do you mind if I ask you a question? Whatever happened to Jimmy?
Jimmy Smash, he's doing 20 for robbery. Wasn't too hard for the cops to figure out who it was. He goes up to the bank teller with a mask. He goes, "Give me your money."
Slippin' Jimmy.
Good morning, Herman. I'm listening.
Good. Wouldn't want you to miss anything I have to say. I've been thinking about it a long time.
Go on.
You're going to have to find some other schmuck to have your altruistic moment with.
You do know what this means, Herman.
Stupid enough to say it over the phone. Let's hear it.
I don't threaten, Herman. I act.
Genius. You're getting yourself in way over your head here. Why don't you think about backing up a little bit? You know, let sleeping dogs lie.
Hey, Soprano.
Let me share with you what I suspect about this gangster rap shit. I think you probably got a degree in sociology from the city college.
I grew up in the projects. Delta 13. Killed a man. Later on, I got a degree. But urban planning. We were close. Now, when it comes to which is mightier, the pen or the motherfucking sword, I let the situation dictate.
Don't press it.
I'm gonna do my part to keep Mr. Rapkin's people working.
What's that supposed to mean?
Expect to hear from Goldstein, Baum, and Warrenov. They'll be representing Miss Willis in the lawsuit.
You gonna sue?
With what I pay in retainers? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Listen, Tatala. Be advised that on your Artist Scratcher's last single, you sampled a backing vocal from the Chablis' 1968 song Riff With It, for which F-Note Records controls the master recording rights.
No shit.
Yes, shit. I would, of course, have to counter-sue.
I'll see you in court.
Bro, we're going for a, yeah. We're going for a legal war here.
They call themselves gangsters.
Fucking day.
Paulie was ready to go to war with the gangsters. He's like, what kind of gangsters are these? We're going to court, man. I was ready to go to battle. he's got the bulletproof vest, get rich or die trying style.
Okay, now this is the Donatello Versace.
Oh, you can't go wrong with Donatello,
Better
man.
than me alive.
Hang on.
Huh?
I think Chris wants to tell her. He wants to come clean what Hesh said about the music. Struggling.
You know how I use the technique of positive visualization?
I know you talk about it. You're fairly negative a lot of the time.
Well, I think you should mentally prepare for the fucking possibility that visiting gay sucks.
There we go.
I let some experts listen to the demo. They shit all over it. I'm sorry.
Experts? Who?
At least he's
Hesh,
coming
that
clean
old
with her.
fucking synagogue cantor?
Silvio, he owned rock clubs in Asbury. You heard what Squid said? He's a professional engineer.
What about my opinion? That it's good, that it's special.
Well, in the case of, I feel sorry for
His eyes are on your
Adriana.
ass, Adriana, 98% of the time. You know that.
This is just a way for you to keep me down.
That ain't fair.
I don't want these clothes. What's wrong with it, huh? What's wrong with visiting day?
I don't know. But it's a problem that you don't know. Richie, he'll sing anything.
You just don't want to believe that I could have a relationship with a man like Massive that wasn't based on fucking. That was based on intelligence, respect, talent.
I'll shut up.
Find out for yourself.
You saying I don't have talent? I branched out, made new friends, new horizons, and you can't stand that.
I love you.
That is such a lie.
Choco. Oh, biotics. Wait, what did it say? What did it say? Did she make money off it? Or is it still... Did she lose the money? Okay, investors who had predicted the split earlier this year were well rewarded. Okay. 3-1.
In here.
In a finger.
What's in the
I
box?
need a finger.
Sand. I'm fucking with Kuzamano.
Tony.
And I liked how before they talked about
You're
in the
gonna keep
episode
me
about,
being a bad boy.
you know, the Godfather
I'll
being
fix it
realistic
for
about
today.
giving up a finger.
What are you gonna do with the box?
Give it to him. Tell him to hold on to it for a while.
Oh, Tony, that is so evil.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's so much fun.
Oh, God.
Damn, he slapped that ass.
Hey, Tone. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Hey,
Fine,
Tone.
thanks.
How you doing?
Listen, you know, that nickname.
What, Coos?
Coos?
It's got that other connotation that...
No, not anymore. Listen, pal, I need a little solid. Need you to hang on to this for a while. For me.
The sand.
Hang on to it, in a little while I'll come get it when I need it.
How long?
A month, you know, maybe more, maybe less. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. Oh, the club. I meant to ask you about the club. What's going on?
Oh, the club. Sorry, Tone. Membership's closed.
Closed?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No new members until old members die.
Members dying?
Nothing anybody can do anything about.
No biggie, Coos.
You sure?
Thanks.
I mean, because...
No. I'll live.
I still wonder, like, what were those noises being made that Melfi saw, like, the night before? Or, like, at the dinner? It was Tony. It was Tony. But what is he do? Is he grinding? Is he working out? He pumping iron. Let's go. Letting out some frustration. Man just went right into it. Dude, that's a vibe. That's a song. That's a hit, baby. The chorus. Crazy. He and the Tommy Hilfiger as well.
That's a hit.
Big up, Hesh.
What is it?
What's in the box?
Gene, I don't know. A weapon? I don't know. Could be anything. Don't touch it.
Someone being tortured? Hey, that was I love that episode. I love that episode of Sopranos. I just felt like it was a bit different from the episodes we've been accustomed to this season, or like a bit different from the plot it dealt with. You know, the overarching storyline of the music industry and Adriana and Christopher, and sort of like the mafia dealing with other ties and other individuals from New York, you know, the gangsters per se, and I hope they revisit that. I do hope they revisit that. I'm interested to see what happens in the legal battle with Hesh, and interested to see how Christopher and Gianna's relationship develops in terms of their goals, sort of like to make it in the industry. Obviously, Christopher's got the Hollywood goals, and Adriana in the music industry, but they have contacts there that can help him out to make it. You know, Hesh could help Adriana like heaps. And I'm really rooting for Adriana to make it in this year. Like, I feel like her goals are like she's genuine in her dream and aspirations. But yeah, I like how that we had an episode for once. And I know it's only episode 10, but that, you know, didn't deal with sort of like the familiar the family issues, you know, with Uncle June and Livia, and the snaking that's going with them, and Mikey and etc. Like, you know, the faction, sort of like the fractured nature of the family, and like the little factions that are forming within that, and the little secrets that are being spilled, or the secrets that are being kept. I like that we had an episode, you know, without those dealings, an episode that you didn't have to think, oh man, now Olivia said this to June, or Tony's got this one up on June, and Mikey and June think this of Tony, and they're having the wrong assumptions. Yeah, I like that we had a different type of episode, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was very humorous, but at the same time, it's an episode, you know, we get more of an insight into, you know, Tony analyzing other individuals, him sort of like holding his composure a bit. And 2 episodes in a row, he could have easily snapped on those individuals on the golf course and lost it at Koos's friends. But, you know, he maintained his composure because he was clearly being toyed with, and you saw him vent his frustrations a little bit to Dr. Melfi. But yet again, held his composure, didn't hurt anybody. And then obviously he's playing around with Koos. You know, we saw another nature to him, or another side of him this episode. Him and Carmela on a little bit of a high note this episode for them too. No fighting. Positive vibes, obviously, from the score from the beginning of the episode. You know, another body this episode. But yeah, you know, an amusing episode nonetheless. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I hope we get to see Massive again. Then his interactions with Tony. But yeah, a really great episode. I enjoyed it yet again. As always, guys, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.